What's up, YouTube? It's been a while since I logged in or posted a video. But I'm back. I'm better than ever. I'm top of my game. I'm fat again. Alright, so boom. Today I'm going to do a book review. We're going to do Edgar Allan Poe. Not Edgar Allan Poe. What the fuck's wrong? I'm doing John D Rockefeller. And the book is called Titan. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm using my phone. Currently have my laptop is stuck right now. I'm trying to reset that. Get some things going on. I have a camera. We're going to get to it. Anyway. So, John D Rockefeller. Titan. The book is his life story, autobiography. So, I really like the book. I'm going to give it a magnificent rating. I always thought the Rockefellers were rich all their life. Come to find out, John D Rockefeller dad was just was like a Shylark. You know, he was a snake oil salesman. He would travel the country. He would leave the family for months at a time. And he would come back. He used to have an account at like the neighborhood store. So he would come back after 2, 3, 4 months and pay that off. You know, give them money, stay for a month, and then break out again. Currently raining in Miami, so George can't go outside. So he would break out again, do this whole same thing. Constantly coming and going, coming and going. So John D Rockefeller, you know, like, had to make do in between visits because sometimes when before his dad came back, they would need money for other things. So he started selling turkeys or ducks, one of them fucking birds, chickens, some shit like that. Started selling them. And was like, because he was so scared to be poor, he was like a miser with his money. So he didn't like broke. He didn't like asking people for shit. He didn't like none of that. So he was like a miser with his money. And as he got older, you know, he found that this is the best way to run a business. And me personally, being a business person my whole entire life, I agree with this because you worry about the pennies. You know? It really doesn't make any sense, but if you're worried about the small amounts of money, they add up. You know? You also have to worry about the dollars, but you have to break it all the way down to the pennies. You can't just be like, oh, I'm making $1,500 a day. I'm not going to worry about $1 and $2. You know? We have to worry about everything. Where's these $1 and $2 going? At the end of a year, if you're losing $2 a day, that's $700 a year. A little bit over, but whatever. $700 a year. If you reinvested that $700 instead of just pissing it away because you're paying an extra $1 here on supplies when you could be getting it for $1 cheaper over here, you understand? Depending on what your business is, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you're like a drug dealer and you buy the cheapest scale, you're beating yourself out every time. So, you know, like you buy the scale that has everything, has all 3 numbers, the grams and the fraction of the grams. And that way, if you got to give somebody a gram, you give somebody a 1.2, eventually you get rid of a whole gram. You know what I mean? So, I seen that in the book where he's talking about putting extra solder on the oil cans, right? So, boom, he puts extra solder on the oil cans. I mean, less solder. I'm bugging, I'm high. Just bear with me, man. I'm here for y'all. He puts less solder on the oil cans, and it ends up catching them like $250,000 a year. Now, a couple things, like, he was like a real bull when it came to business. Bear, bull, bear. I don't understand either one of those terms. One of those two terms. He would go in and like see your oil company and be like, say it's worth $1 million. He was so big in the business that he would offer you $200,000. Now no one's gonna give you $1 million for your shit because Rockefeller just offered you $200,000-300,000 for your shit. You know what I mean? A fraction of what it's really worth. And then eventually he brought it anyway. You know what I mean? He had a lot of shady business practices, but when you're really trying to take over, I mean, you really can't knock them. You really can't knock it when you're trying to take over. You know, the outcome of what happens is fucked up. People lose their business, but this is business. You know? So what are we talking about? All right, his shady business practices, right? It's business, bro. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, man. This is business. You gotta really, it's shitty, but you gotta understand it's business, man. You don't want to be in business. You don't want to study these laws, these 48 laws of power, these arts of manipulation and all this shit. If you can't stomach what Rockefeller did, you gotta get the fuck away now because you want to grow, you want to get rich. It's impossible to do without stepping on somebody. Inadvertently, you know what I mean? Like, you could just, coming on the scene, you're stepping on somebody because bringing a product to the market that someone already has, like if you're washing cars, someone's already washing cars. So every time you wash a car, that could have been somebody else's car wash that came before you. So fuck it. If you open a restaurant, those same people that are eating at your restaurant tonight was going to eat at a different restaurant. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, to each his own, man. You got to look at it. You got to live with it. What I did like is Rockefeller, you know, putting money into HBCUs and giving a lot of money to charity and things of that nature. So, yeah, fuck with him for that. But, you know, so overall, I give the book 10 to 10. I learned a lot. It really helped me in life, and I recommend it to anybody to read the book. Get the audio book. Fuck with it, my nigga. Fuck with it, bro. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you read the book, let me know any books you could recommend, all that and whatnot. That's it. That's your boy Lemon signing off, son.